Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm Andy Griever. That is Larry Tom's structure, the objectives, and what really you're going to walk away with. I have a little test for you. Now, don't panic. It's not a pass or fail. But as you can see, you're in teams, and you've been spending 5% of your time in real life situations where you have to make team decisions, build strategies and tactical plans. So what better way to begin this event with a test that not only tells you about yourself, but more importantly, about the person to the right of you or to the left of you. So again, the purpose of this test, next 2 days, so we have to break down some barriers. Now, again, this is not a pass or fail. All I need is your undivided attention. Now let me give you a little bit of background about the test. The world-renowned psychiatrist, Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan. Many of you may remember that name if you took psychology at a college or a university. Because Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan was the father of the study of human behavior. Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan was commissioned by the Canadian Royal Navy and the U.S. Navy. His task was to create the composition of a submarine crew. The test he administered was to assess an individual's high strength need for affiliation, affection, and control. Now imagine being in a submarine for 3 months with 140 people who have a high strength need for affiliation, affection, and control. Now, according to Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan, the test he administered was called the Personality Index Configuration Psychological Experiment. And this test that he administered to the Canadian Royal Navy and the U.S. Navy is the same test I'm going to deliver today. He states in his thesis that one of these symbols would have more meaning to you than others. You have a square, a triangle, a Z, and a circle. Now, some general rules. Number one, get rid of any preconceived notion, such as the square means you're not cool or hip, or the circle means you need to lose a few pounds. It means nothing like that. All right? Second, just as important, I'm going to ask you to select one symbol that best represents the essence of who you are. When you make your selection, stick with it. Do not change your answer. 3, do not share your answer unless I ask you to share those answers to the rest of the group. Now again, remember, the purpose of this test, Sean, is not only to tell you about yourself, but more importantly, I'm going to ask you to take 15 seconds, study the symbols, square, triangle, Z, and circle, and pick one symbol that best represents your very essence to yourself. Don't share it. You got 15 seconds and stick with that answer. We have 3 squares. Who picked the triangle? Okay, circle. All right, Z. All right, let me see the circle again. All right, good. We have a good variety here. Now let me give you feedback according to Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan's studies of human behavior. Again, the purpose of this test is to what? Not only tell you about yourself, but more importantly about the person to the right of you or left of you. Where's my squares? All right, we have only 3 squares. All right, because according to Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan, individuals who pick the square that best represent their very essence are the natural leaders. And based on who selected the squares, I'm already doubting this test.
Thank you.
According to Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan, these individuals, when put into a group dynamic team forum, will emerge naturally as the leader. He or she will naturally just rise to the occasion. My triangles, we have a lot. 2 here, 3 there, 1 there, none on this team. All right, I'm missing a couple of people. Individuals who pick the triangle that best represent their very essence are the intellects. When put into a team group dynamic form, these individuals will have the most well thought out solution to any given task, issue, or challenge. They're very analytical. They're very Z's. I had a few Z's. Notice the Z was the only open symbol. The circle is closed, the triangle is closed, and the square is closed. Because according to Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan, individuals who pick the Z to best represent their very essence are the innovators. They think out of the box. They challenge their boundaries. They don't like to follow protocol or practices or policies unless they're the ones that wrote it. They will challenge. Common thought. All right, so where are my Z's? All right, now, this is what? To tell you a little bit about, and more importantly, about the person to right of you and left of you. where are my circles? Circles, please stand up. Please stand up. Please stand up. I want everybody to take a good look at these circles. Because according to Dr. Stephen F. Sullivan, individuals who pick the circle that best represent their very essence have an unusually high preoccupation with sex and booze. To my right, and to my right, don't hurt anything. Father Abraham had 7 sons, and 7 sons had Father Abraham. They never found it right. Oh, went to work. Don't get carried away, Chris. And to my front. And to my front. Ready? Ready. Father Abraham had 7 sons, and 7 sons had